Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Sable504, and today I want to talk to you guys about the 25th anniversary for Pokemon on the TCG side of things. It's fair to note that the TCG and the actual Pokemon game's anniversary is different, which is why they're doing the Shiny Star V, Shiny Fates sort of set in February, and thank God for that because that set isn't particularly exciting. It's a reprint set for the most part. It does have a few new cards, like I saw a Kyogre, I saw a bunch of other legendary Rainbow Brush Pokemon, like in Vivid Voltage. And of course, it has a lot of shiny Pokemon, like shiny reprints too, for Vs and other Pokemon that we already have. Basically, kind of like the Hidden Fate set. I mean, they don't just share a similar name, the contents are pretty similar too. Now, apparently, PokeBeach has confirmed dates for all of the major Pokemon sets and products, including the 25th anniversary stuff, whatever it's going to be, we don't know yet, on their website. So that confirms that Shiny Star V, Shiny Fates, has nothing to do with the TCG anniversary. And those products are going to come around November in 2021, so we have a long way to go still. I say products because from what they said, they're not going to release a booster box like Evolutions for the 25th anniversary. It's going to be a bunch of blisters and other products, I guess, which is always worse. It's always annoying because they cost more money and it's just a pain in the ass to get. If it's just a booster box, then you can get one or two booster boxes and you're kind of good. So it is a bit disappointing. Now, to me, it doesn't seem that long ago when we celebrated the 20th anniversary and we got the Evolution set in 2016. Crazy how time flies, but it is what it is. And even if they don't release a booster box for whatever that 25th anniversary set is going to be, I sincerely hope they go that sort of Evolutions slash Celestial Storm slash Dragon Majesty route. What I was hoping they were going to do for the next main set as a sort of a anniversary for Pokemon, my sort of dream hope, but I don't think they're going to do it. I was hoping they would bring back cards from DP, like straight up cards like Claydol, cards like maybe Gengar Stormfront, or I don't know, like Empoleon, just DP cards basically. The same artwork, same sort of card. Maybe they do the sort of a card layout style too. And of course, they have revamped effects, improved stats, improved attacks, just like what they did with Evolutions, Dragon Majesty, Celestial Storm, and what have you. Of course, I also want them to bring level X's back in a way. Maybe call them VX Pokemon, and they're basically like VMAXs, but just bring them back in some way, like the actual artwork for cards like Infernape Level X. Same artwork, same layout, and updated attacks and abilities and what have you. That would be so cool. Honestly, for OGs like me, it's really all they can do right now with the TCG to entertain me and keep me happy. We can never go back to those formats officially anyway, and I highly doubt they're ever going to release some sort of video game online or on the Nintendo Switch where it's just old sets and it basically acts like the old Pokemon Game Boy Color video game, just a video game about the TCG, and they just focus on older eras and older sets. They're never going to do that, and I doubt there's much of a marketplace for this sort of game too. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. So the next best thing they can do is just revamp these older cards and bring them back in that fashion. Now, at the same time, I was kind of disappointed how they handled them in Evolutions, Celestial Storm, and in Dragon Majesty. Most of those cards, they were not very good, even with improved stats, effects, and attacks. Like, they brought back Feraligatr in Dragon Majesty based on the super broken Feraligatr from Neo Genesis that was king in that era, and it didn't do anything, it wasn't that good. Salamence GX was completely mediocre, did not do anything based on the Salamence EX from EX Deoxys, and that really pissed me off. I also tried to get those cards too. I got them, I tried them out, and they just couldn't work, even when they just came out. And the Evolution set, man, they just remade all of those base set, Fossil, Jungle, Pokemon, what have you, and they just couldn't do anything. They were basically just collectibles. Only Starmie saw some play in those Greninja break decks. So I want them to do something like that to sort of tease the DP remakes too. Whether they're going to be good or not, whatever. We know what they're going to happen eventually. But I also want them to be good. Like, I don't want them to just make those revamped, remade cards and they're not good at all. Like, case in point, another example. The Firestarter Blaziken from Dragon Majesty. They could have just made that guy grab 2 fire energies, and then maybe it would have been worth it to bring out, and you can grab 2 energies, maybe power up some Pokemon. Kind of how the Coastal works, and I guess Rillaboom works grabbing cards from the deck. You know, they made it a stage 2, only grab 1 card, inferior to Malamar pretty much. And even though I tried it, did my best to make it work, it just couldn't work. You know, you look at Blaziken GX, Tyranitar, just plenty of examples. If they want to revamp and sort of remake more cards from Gen 2 and Gen 3, that's fine. But I think if they did that shit with some Gen 4 cards, it would be really cool. Now, getting back to reality, I'm very doubtful they're going to do something like that, but since it's the 25th anniversary, it's probably going to have to do something with old school cards, you know, beginning of the TCG. It has to be something like that. Even if they don't do like revamps for like Gen 4 and Gen 3 cards or whatever, I'm guessing it's going to be Gen 1 or Gen 2 cards or something. Like they have to do something, right? So we'll see. If they just make a set and it's a bunch of new cards and they're kind of boring and weak, it's going to really suck for the 25th anniversary. But I guess we'll have to see. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that, you know, DP revamp cards would be cool? Like we get stuff like Infernape VMAX and it's the artwork of Infernape level X or Empoleon, Torterra, a bunch of other level X's from the era. We get like Honchkrow and Gardevoir, Dialga, and all those cards. We get a new Claylol draw support Pokemon. Or even if they brought like SPs back in some way, that would be super cool. Would you like them to just revamp Pokemon cards from all the generations, like from Gen 3 and Gen 2, Gen 1 as well? Or do you think they won't even go that sort of evolutions route at all? They're not going to do anything like that. And what would you guys want for like the 25th anniversary set and cards? That's my rant. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, share this video with your friends, and tell me what you guys think in the comments as always. Saber4, thank you guys for watching. What's up?